Okay, we're just getting back from a trip that we took, our first trip for 2019, and just want to go over a few mods that worked well and some that didn't work so well, but for the most part our mods have been working out pretty well. So just around the outside, I'll show you, we've continued to enjoy our mod on this cargo bin here in the back where we have all of our kitchen gear. Everything on that's worked out real well. I've learned how to pack it a little better where it doesn't shift around in there, but it's working out pretty good. Our plugs in the back, it's the first time we've really got a good run on our plugs. Wish I could have showed it at the campsite, but we were pretty busy on our camping trip. So, but like I say, we plug in the little lights that go around our camper, and we plugged in the coffee pot in the back section here, and had our little camping table out here with our coffee pot on it. So that worked out well. Like I say, that just plugs into a normal extension cord here, and it worked out really well. Our rear view mod with the camera on the back here, that worked out really well for us, and you know, it had a good clear path behind us. We could see cars coming up on us. We're going to see if there's an adjustment on that to adjust it down to maybe a little bit lighter conditions, because we noticed at night it's pretty dark and hard to make out, but that worked out pretty good. And we'll show you a few other things that worked or didn't work. What I made this hole for on this side and then the cargo bin is for the 10 by 10 awning. And what has not worked out is, well, I mean, it has worked out. It would fit in there. It's just a little snugger than I would like it. So we're going to end up keeping that in the car. But I do have my 8 by 8 in here. Let's say, look inside. I have my 8 by 8. That's a Walmart canopy there. And then do have enough room for 2 chairs. So that worked out pretty good. Still use that storage. Something I added inside of here is one of these little lights. You can see that there. You can get those just about anywhere. I think Walmart sold this one here. There's a 4-pack, and they have sticky on them. They have magnets, and they just use, I think it's 2 AA batteries. So that gives you a little light in your cargo area. I put 4 of those out in different areas. So I think that's going to work out well. Early on, I added this cargo bin in the front. It's worked out pretty good for me, but I do leave this out all year long in the cold winter, and this is about 2.5 years old, so I'm starting to see a problem. The problem is that we're having these cup holders are getting ice in them and they're cracking, so it's going to end up leaking water in there. I don't want this completely watertight, but I don't want water pouring in there either, so I'm going to have to put some kind of sealant on these. One thing I did do is I added this cable here just to keep that from flopping all the way forward. What was happening is coming out and it's coming off the hinge, so that's helped that out a little bit. And like I say, there's those cracks I was telling you about, those cup holders. So just letting you know, I might buy triangular tongue in the future, compartment that fits on the tongue. It's designed for that, and we'll just have to see how well this holds up in the long run. It was a cheap idea, but it might be something to buy, spend a little more money on in the future. Okay, going inside, our new bedding worked out really well. Had electric blankets, and we needed it for our first night in Georgia. Our new drawer setup, I was pretty excited about it working. And like I say, it was really easy to get in and out of the drawers. And our new cabinet up here, I had to get into that cabinet there, and it worked out really well. We have some of the stuff that we, our electrical hookups and things like that we had parts and pieces in that bin there. This table here worked out really well for us. I'll show a picture of where I had my breakfast there one morning. And our new lamp worked out really well. Enjoyed that. So as far as the inside, I think that kind of covers what we had in here and how it worked out. So in closing, I just want to say it's pretty good for the most part for a first camp trip out. Most of the mods we did have worked out really well for us. We've had to adjust a few here and there, but pretty happy with our first camp and our new mods and how it's made things easier for us. So if you have any more questions, leave them in the comments and I'll get back with you.